An idea widely talked about these days is that websites may transform into virtual worlds. So, web servers would then become avatars who walk around and explore a virtual space, meet other web surfers as avatars, and potentially talk to a representative on the website who's also on an avatar. In case you don't know, an avatar is a physical representation of yourself in a virtual world. The two avatars you see here are frequently used by Tammy and myself in the virtual world Second Life. We're going to show you some of our exploration in various virtual worlds. In this video, we're going to show you the three paths by which the internet might become three-dimensional. The first is web browsing with other avatars. First up is a web browser plugin called Weblands. In Weblands, avatars that find themselves on the same web page can chat and discuss what they're looking at on the web page. Another browser plugin called Rocket On is a bit more interesting. Here avatars can move around the web page and chat and interact and even play games. Neither Weblands nor Rocket On are really three-dimensional. Exit Reality, however, is a very creative attempt to make existing web pages three-dimensional. Tammy and I are here on the university homepage on its website. The page itself displays on the big screen. I can walk around in here and find these signposts that represent links for other pages, which will take me over to another room that'll have the links on that particular page. The last example in this category is uWalk. It's not really three-dimensional, but it's sort of an attempt to create a new internet, as you'll see. You can create your own room here, but the most interesting thing are the commercial websites that are represented by rooms inside the boxes. Here's one, for example, for the NBA. The next possible path to a three-dimensional internet is through add-ons to social networking sites. We'll take a look at two virtual worlds that are sort of back rooms to Facebook. The first Facebook virtual world we'll show is Yeovil. I have my own apartment here, but I thought I'd show you some exciting social interaction. Wow, you didn't think I had a social life. The next Facebook virtual world we'll show is still in beta. It's called Vivity Scenes. You can have your own room here as well, but much of what goes on is dancing. The last path we'll consider are the large three-dimensional worlds. Active Worlds promotes itself on the internet as the place where the internet becomes three-dimensional. In many ways, Active World is a set of different virtual worlds, and what's very odd is you take on a different avatar form as you drop in a different world. Active Worlds has not seen much development where a world publicly represents a university or a company. There are private spaces. Another virtual world, There.com, has had fairly significant development by Coca-Cola and Cosmo Girl. Let's go over to the area that Coca-Cola has developed. The biggest of all the virtual worlds is Second Life. Companies and universities and colleges have public spaces in here. Although I've seen the Weather Channel and Coldwell Banker leave in the year and a half I've been in this virtual world. Let me show you some of the companies that are in here. The initial thinking of companies that purchased regions like these in Second Life was that these would draw a lot of people. They would be a place for marketing the company. Instead, these places turned out to be largely dead zones. As with many other institutions of higher learning, my own university is represented here. Here we are on the campus of an area known as the Rose Garden, and this is a rather lovely build done for us by the New Media Consortium. A major surprise in all of this mix was the release a couple of years ago of an open source rough equivalent of Second Life. For the first time, one can, in a sense, run Second Life on their own machine or server. In fact, what you see right now is in its bag my own public virtual world that runs on the same computer that I'm editing this video on. It's running on a Mac Pro, connected to a cable system, and actually it runs relatively lag-free. If you want to come over, I have to actually issue you an account with a password, but I am public. It's possible for me to connect this sim to a grid or network if I like. And what we have here is a situation very much like the way that the internet was originally built up. So by which path do we think the three-dimensional internet will come about? That's too easy. You'll have to read our 2009 Mardi Gras conference paper to find out.
Roll up in the black stretch, time to step to the stage. Faces packed out the back, lights up, about to play. Here I go, do a show, watch me while I do my thing. Party jumping, speakers thumping, beats drop like a grenade. I know you just can't help it, you might as well get out. Baby, you know you wanna, why fight it, come? This beat and it's time to get alive. Let me see you throw your